Hello everyone, and obviously I'd like to start this video with an apology because I haven't uploaded in a while because I've had college exams and I'm ill, as you can tell at the moment. I don't know why I'm ill. It's literally May now, so I don't know what that's about. As usually I'll let the commentator man talk over this bit, but I'm going to talk over it now because I've got a lot to say, and for some reason in the edit I didn't allow myself enough time to say it all. So yeah, we got the 2002 European Grand Prix. I'm going to try and add some news sections into the next few videos, so the storylines could be better implemented into the series. For some reason there's no broadcast overlays here, so Schumacher's on pole, Barrichello's second, Montoya there third, Ralf Schumacher's on fourth. As you'll have to use your eyes for the rest of the grid, because I need to take a drink of water. There's my teammate there. I'm drinking out of a very fascinating sort of glass there. Sorry I took it, yeah, this is a very sloppy post-com, but I've got very short amount of time to do this, and I'm really ill, and I really want to upload because I have fun making these videos. And yeah, so we'll add some news sections into the next few videos, get the storylines in. As you saw in that little intro bit, I am racing in cockpit cam with no HUD, a full immersion. It's like pro season mode from 2015. If you remember that, I think it's still in the F1 games now, but that's when it got introduced. Why am I doing that? I don't know, because I prefer driving in cockpit cam, and I may as well go full immersion and turn the HUD off, like a right little bastard I am. So yeah, that'll be good. Also hoping to maybe make some new videos that aren't about this career mode, maybe some other stuff, Grand Prix 2, maybe Grand Prix Legends, NASCAR, other stuff on F1 Challenge that don't involve the career mode. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to sign a new contract with McLaren for 2003. I probably am, because there's nowhere else to go in the contract market. Ferrari's filled, Williams is filled, Renault's going to be filled for next year. As we're now on the grid. Sorry. After the formation lap, ready for this European Grand Prix. Of course, there's a new section. Sector 1 is completely different now. The right, left S's are now gone, and there's a much slower section now. As we're underway now for the 2002 European Grand Prix, I get off to an okay start behind David Coulthard and in front of the other Jaguar there in a sandwich. But into turn 1, are we going to try a cheeky dive bomb? Here's a replay, and oh my days, there's an arrows without a front wing there, and Takuma Sato's he's out of the race because he hadn't got his rear wing before turn 1, the poor bastard. It was Benoldi there, not Frenson, so that was new, wasn't it? Having a replay as it's going instead of pausing the game and having a look. We're at the end of lap 1 now, and I'm behind Juan Pablo Montoya here. Let's have a look at what happened here to Mika Salo. We just got absolutely rammed into the back of there. That's not what you want to see if you're a Mika Salo fan. Rumours about his future, to be honest. I don't know if he's going to be in for 2003. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. We're now on to lap 3, and I'm still behind Juan Pablo Montoya. I brake a lot later there, as you can see, much more later on the brakes than AI usually, so that's where I gain most of my time. But it's such a slow pie. I actually don't like this part of the circuit. I prefer the old version. It's just so slow and horrible. As we have another look there into the hairpin, and it's not going too well. As I'm going to take a quick break to have some more water. It's really awkward to drink out. It's like a dumbbell shape. Why do you make glasses a dumbbell shape? I don't know. But now I'm refilled with that water. Juan Pablo Montoya there. We're all over the back of him now, as you would have seen over the last few seconds. Going down the inside of him now into whatever turn this is, and that's brilliant stuff. We're up into P4 now on lap 5. Now we're in a Williams sandwich. Now we've got to chase down Ralf Schumacher, who is a German. So he's on home soil right now, so he's got the home field advantage. But we're going to go down into turn 1 now, and usually I am late on the break, so we're going to get the move done now. At the start of lap 9, so it actually took me a while there, Jesus Christ. Up into P3, the podium positions now. We've got the two indomitable Ferraris there. The F2002 has been the car of the field this year, and no one's been able to get close. As I go on the grass there, what am I doing? What am I playing at here on lap 11? Ralf Schumacher goes back past us, and that's not what you want to see. I'm fuming there, wiggling the steering wheel like, what an idiot, what an effing idiot I am. Even Montoya's having a look. Montoya's got back past me. Oh, wow, what? This is dreadful. This is a disgrace. What's going on? I've had an absolute shocker of a lap there. It's an absolute stinker. We're going around the outside through this bend. But Montoya's got the inside line, so he keeps the position for now. What an absolutely shambolic section of racetrack I just experienced there. And so now we're on to lap 12. I'm right behind Montoya and Ralph there. Why are they going so slow? Does Ralph have a problem? What is wrong with Ralph Schumacher there? I don't know. Has he not got a front wing? Has he got an engine problem? Well, he's got a front wing. I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of car issue. Why was he going so slow? I'm not complaining though. Cause we get back past both of the Williams up into Prix. Lap 13 now. What's going on here then? We're going down into turn 1 now. And onto the brakes I go wide there, oopsie daisy, I lock up the front, and that's all you want to see. The Williams there goes back past me again, and my front left is getting a bit cooked now. That was a bit of a silly mistake there from me, so I've kind of bottled another position there. So it looks like we're going to have to come to the pits at the end of this lap, because I want a new fresh set of boots. I mean, it could be worse, it could be more worn, but at the end of the day, I want them fresh tyres, you know what I mean, if I want to win this Grand Prix. I did get my first ever Grand Prix victory here in 2000, but usually this isn't actually really a good circuit for me, to be honest. But that don't matter, as we're coming into the pits now at the... Is this the start or conclusion of lap 14? I don't know. Either way, we've got about 15 laps left in this Grand Prix, making our one and only stop of the day, so one stop race today. It looks like I'm the only bastard in pit lane. Where the hell is everyone else? I don't bloody know. Oh, there's a crew down there. Who's that? That's the runner, boys. Fascinating stuff. So we're coming out. It looks like we're going to come out in P5, but the other cars ahead have got to make their pit stops yet, so that doesn't matter. As we go navigate turn 1 very slowly, of course, we just came out the pits right in front of Eddie Irvine in the Jaguar. And we go then on lap 16, lap 17, lap 18 now. As you can see, that's just to show you there how I gained the positions back after the pit stops, and literally nothing else happened for the rest of the Grand Prix. It was so boring. There was about 10 laps left and I was in no man's land because the Ferraris are so far ahead, and I was, ahead of the Williamses because I came out in front of them somehow, despite them getting the overcut on the less fuel loads. But I'm not complaining, we get a cheeky podium there. I do apologise for that. I felt the action in that Grand Prix felt quite heavy in the first half because the second stint was so dead. But that doesn't matter. Schumacher wins then once again. He's pretty much already. He's got one hand on the trophy. It's going to be pretty hard to stop him this year. Barrichello is in second. I'm in third. Montoya is in fourth. Raikkonen in fifth. Eddie Irvine sixth. Coulthard seventh. Frentzen scores another point for Arrows. And Whitefield won over Massa there. Fisichella and Trulli is the top 13. Blinking, I don't know, what is it normal to have colds in the bloody spring? I swear that's only a winter thing. I'm fuming. I'm like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer here, bro. Like, my nose is red as a Ferrari. So I do apologise for this rather shit video today, to be honest, but I wanted to get a video out, even though I was ill. So we can move on to the British Grand Prix, which is the next home Grand Prix. So yeah, there we go, Sato and Salo. That's crazy. The two DNFs in this Grand Prix. Oh no, sorry, we've got Schumacher, Ralph Schumacher there. He had a gearbox issue, that's why he was so slow. Button suspension issue, I'm not sure what that was about. But yeah, here are the championship standings there. As you can see there, I'm trying to make some new fancy graphics soon, which will be pretty cool because this is kind of dead. It's just like a spreadsheet. I'm in third there, as you can see. My teammate's in sixth there. He's not doing too well. But yeah, Schumacher is so far ahead of the rest. And here's the constructors then. We are in second, 62 points behind Ferrari. So it looks like Ferrari have got one hand on the constructors as well. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I'll see you for the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix, so that'll be fun. And yeah, that's about that. Make sure to drink water. Water's good for you. I love water.